Yo, yo, good morning, fellas. Good morning, ladies. How are you doing on this Thursday morning? Hopefully, you're doing well. I'm doing awfully well. So, yeah, hopefully, you guys are matching my energy and matching my enthusiasm. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me here this morning, talking our sports and talking our sports betting as well. I've got a programming note to pass along to you guys. 12 p.m. Eastern time today. Join myself and Matt between the posts, a special FA Cup edition. We mentioned on yesterday's show all the FA Cup games that we've got over the course of the weekend, starting today really with Bournemouth and Swansea, but really picking up obviously Friday and through the weekend. Matt and I, 12 p.m. Eastern time, between the posts, FA Cup editions. Obviously, we'll give out plenty of bets on that show and primarily be breaking down, I would assume, Premier League clashes. But never know what Matt's got. Maybe he's got some championship squads picked up as well that he wants to talk about as well. So, all right, let's dive on into the action today. Recap yesterday and then see what we do have on tap today. How are we going to make some money today? I'll let you know very shortly. Throwing up that recap from yesterday, we went ahead and earned the right to ring the cash register today, so we'll do that at plus 1.2 units. Ah, man, that sounds good. Love that sound, boys. That's the sweet music you want to hear in the morning. How about a little Chelsea to advance and Fulham plus 1.5? Ching, ching. That one hits right there. Chelsea, of course, gets it done on Tuesday. Fulham gets a 1-1 game there against Liverpool. I was a little bit nervous, to be quite honest, when Liverpool got out to a first half lead. It was actually the first half goal they had scored since December 26th. So that was a long sweat. Was definitely nervous that maybe Liverpool was going to get a second one. But the thing that was on our side was overall the aggregate was 3-1. So Liverpool didn't have to, keep going for broke right there. They could play a little bit defensive and just kind of absorb pressure. Fulham gets, of course, the second half goal, makes it 1-1. And then you could definitely breathe easily for the last 15 minutes. So Fulham plus 1.5 gives us the good parlay cash. We were tripped up in Leeds versus Norwich. We were in on the over on that game. I guess it's just like shit happens, right? We talked about Brighton Wolves on Monday. We talked about Leeds Norwich the other day, just how great the stats look. Sometimes the shit doesn't work out like that. 1-0 win there for Leeds, but we bounced back. Bilbao, Barcelona, both teams have scored. If you played the single play at plus money by adding over 2.5, you also got the cash. We, of course, did just both teams to score with Girona to go ahead and get a goal. I was a little bit nervous watching that game. I tweeted during that game. I still don't know how Mallorca was awarded a penalty. I mean, I wish I should have maybe dug that one up here before the show. If you haven't seen it, you got to go look at this penalty kick that was awarded there to Mallorca. I thought the defender's arms were right by his side. I have no idea what the defender is supposed to do other than that. Other than, if you want to be a defender in professional football, you may be willing to cut off your arms. Holy shit. How are you going to penalize that guy and award Mallorca a penalty? So I was definitely nervous. So 3-0 at halftime, you're thinking, okay, here's Girona. Maybe they pull back and just concede the loss here, and maybe they don't get a goal, but we got a penalty. And they actually ended up getting another goal as well, and they're losing 3-2. I want to tell you guys an interesting thing here about Girona that maybe you don't know, or maybe you do know, but I found this interesting a few weeks ago when I heard about this. Do you know in UEFA competitions, you can't have two clubs owned by the same team in the same competition that calendar year? So just take like Champions League, for example, right? You can't have two clubs in Champions League owned by the same owner. Girona is owned by City Football Group. City Football Group also owns Manchester City. That's going to be a big-ass issue for that ownership right there. What are you going to do? Maybe City does a solid and all their 110 breaches makes this a non-issue and they get sanctioned anyways. But if there's no sanctions, I've never seen a scenario like this. City Football Group going to sell off part of their shares in Girona to no longer be the majority shareholder to allow Girona and City to both be in Champions League next year because they're both going to make it. They're both flying high, top four in their respective leagues. This is an interesting thing that I saw, and I don't know if I've ever seen it play out to the end where an owner was like, shit, what am I going to do here? I got two clubs in Champions League, but they can't compete in Champions League because I own both of them. Really fascinated to see how that one plays out over the next couple of months. So just thought I'd share that with you right there. All right, plus 1.2 units, positive on the week now, plus a unit. And arbitrage, as you can see right there, picked up $3 over the course of two plays yesterday in arbitrage money. All right, to the comment section we go. How's everybody doing this morning? What is going on, fellows, on a great Thursday morning? Morning, Legit. Morning, my man. Just finished my cup of coffee, actually. Does anyone use Pickett? I got that question a ton. When I was on TikTok, people are like, hey, are you on Pickett? To me, it's kind of the same reason why people say, do you have a Discord? it's just like another thing to manage, which is the reason why I don't have another things to manage. I personally think, I do a great job with daily and weekly recaps, so I don't need an app to upload my shit to and just give me like another thing to handle. But it is a great app. Now, there are a lot of great users on there. Lots of great users on there. What is going on, Brian? My man, Kyle, my man, Bill, my man. How'd those bets work out yesterday? Did Hero get 21.5 points? How did your double-double go last night, Dejent? Did that get home in cash? Did that go home in cash? Let's see, boys. Let's see how the NBA actions fared out yesterday. Pistons got the win. Pistons were favored in that matchup. I guess the Hornets are officially the worst team in the NBA. Timberwolves get it done. Heat. All right, let's see. Did Hero come through? Come on, Hero. Come through, man. Hero is not a hero. Only got 18 points. Tough one, Bill. Sorry about that, man. Hate to see that shit. Damn it, Bill. Bounce back today. And let's see. Suns whoop up on the Mavericks. Thunder whoop up on the Spurs. Warriors whoop up on the Hawks. Lots of blowouts, it looked like. NBA. God damn, that's some frustrating shit. All right, we're going to get you guys some winners today, and I know you guys are also going to put some winners in the chat. 1-1. Ain't nothing wrong with 1-1. With the juice, maybe probably didn't turn a profit, but 1-1, shit, done that enough myself. Let's go, Bill. Let's go. Your boy Jared Allen came through. Oh, did he? All that shit talking I did on Jared Allen, and Jared Allen said, I got you, man. Nice. Well, good. I'm glad he came through. What'd you have on that double-double? I think Dejent said he was on that double-double. Hero was, not good. 18 points, man. You weren't too far off. What's up, Ross? What is going on, my man? No Corey. Corey's caught up in a meeting. Hate to see it. Absolutely hate to see her. He got you too, Kyle. All right. Well, let's bounce back. We, of course, everybody already knows the play that we're already on today. It's Bournemouth, team total over 1.5. Atletico money line minus 101. If you weren't here on yesterday's show, you missed the incredible stat that Atletico hasn't lost at home since January 8th, 2023. Over a year of playing at home, and them boys haven't suffered a loss. Love them today against a Sevilla side that is in the bottom 10 of the La Liga tables, having a struggling campaign so far this year. So, give me Atletico. And Matt won't say it on today's episode Between the Posts because it's only really FA Cup, but Matt actually says they're worth a sprinkle on winning the Champions League at 29-1 over on FanDuel. That's how high Matt is on Atletico. Of course, he still probably likes City, to win it, or you look at Atletico. You actually look at if you go to FanDuel, just look at the Champions League odds, future odds. Again, Atletico is 29-1. Look at the teams above them. Listen to these teams above them. Like, would you take these teams over Atletico? This was a little shocking to me when I ended up looking at this. Just listen to this stuff. Let's dial in here real quick. Let's get these futures. Here we go. These are the teams above Atletico. Barcelona? I ain't taking Barcelona over Atletico. Ain't no way in hell I would bet Barcelona over Atletico. No way. PSG? They always suck in Champions League in the knockout round. I'd take Atletico over PSG all damn day long. Real Madrid? At least Atletico's not scared of them. I mean, hell, we've gotten 2 great cashes the last time they've hooked up. They hook up again here in about another week in La Liga. Atletico, at least, is just, you're going to get a cracker of a game. They just go at each other, so they'll fancy their chances. Arsenal? Okay, now you start getting into, all right, maybe Atletico, maybe can't beat an Arsenal. You know how good they are defensively. And obviously then you've got Man City. Bayern? I ain't scared of Bayern. Some of the greatest bets are the ones you don't make. And we talked about on yesterday's show, I put Bayern in a $15 free bet, but I'm not using a unit play and putting a few $100s on Bayern. They haven't justified a unit, to go down on Bayern. And what did Bayern do yesterday? They sucked it up. You can say that they dominated the first half. You can say they had, I don't even know how many shots they had. I think it was near 10. But I watched it. Only one of those was really an opportunity where it kind of got me to jump off my seat. I thought maybe the ball was going to go in. Otherwise, half chances, shit chances. So, nothing really. Bayern's not impressive. I'm really glad we stayed off that. That's 2023. We probably make a play on Bayern. But we're trying to dial it back this year. Trying to just give out confident plays. So, really good decision right there. Really, really good decision. So, all right. Love to see that right there. Love to see that. And then Bournemouth here. Just talk about this other piece right here. we talked about it yesterday, how much they've been scoring goals. There's no really relegation threat here with Bournemouth. They've done a really good job, the Premier League, of battling back. They're a solid mid-table team, really above that relegation zone. They're going to give it a go here. Absolutely give this thing a proper go. And don't be nervous if it's 1-0 late, because at some point, if it's 1-0 late, Swansea's got to say, all right, well, let's just go for broke and see if we can, get a tie and get a replay. And I think if that scenario comes into play, Bournemouth through Solanke and the boys will be able to hit them on the counter and give us the second goal that we need if we need it late. I think they'll get the job done early. Bournemouth just in a real sweet spot here to give this a proper go. And they want to give it a go, right? Every round you progress is more money in the owner's pocket. So, sitting comfortably in the Premier League standings, a chance to, just keep progressing closer in this tournament to the final. I like Bournemouth today to get a couple goals up against Swansea. So that's how we'll roll today. Again, mentioned at the top of the show, tons of other FA Cup games Friday and through the rest of the weekend. 12 p.m. Eastern time. Join Matt and myself right here on Between the Posts. We'll break down the biggest FA Cup games this weekend across the competition. All right. What do we got here? What do we got here, boys? The double-double parlay hit. Love to see that. Great one, DeGent. The Blazers. Ooh, that one didn't go under. Shit. Did it miss bad? Oh, shit. It went to overtime. Yeah. Where do unders die? Unders die in overtime. Looked like that one was dead before overtime, to be fair, but either way. Sorry, DeGent, but that double-double parlay, nice, man. Nice. Your Gobert and your Allen. Hell yeah. Love to see that. No. Oh, yeah, I was right. Your rebounds and assists. That's right. You did say that. Yeah, beasts on the boards. Love that. Love that. You bet the Wizards in the fourth quarter and the first half as they can their coach. But the Wizards. Oh, nice. Little manager bump. I'm fully aware of a manager bump, being a soccer fan that I am. So great angle there, Bill. Love to see that, Bill. Yeah, we know Pickett. Oh, did he come through for you, Adrian? Raul Jimenez anchored over to have a shot on target hit yesterday. Nice, Adrian. Nice, man. Nice. Hell yeah. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit. Real good hit right there. Did Darwin Nunez come through for you? Darwin Nunez come through? All right, boys. Mentioned there on Twitter, got a same-game parlay for you, so let's go ahead and throw that up. I do have a same-game parlay. Of course, on FanDuel, you got to bet one of the two games. I focused on Kings versus Warriors. Struggled on which two games to pick because both of these games involved one of the teams on a back-to-back, so that made me a little bit nervous, but I just went ahead and did Kings and Warriors. You can see Sabonis under 13.5 rebounds. I'm also going to do Sabonis under 8.5 assists, and I'm going to do the shooting guard there for the Kings over 2.5 made three-pointers. Let me, while we are hanging out, try and get in one more because over on BetMGM, you can also do another risk-free same-game parlay. I'm trying to do Curry to have a steal, Clay under 19.5 points, and Clay under 3.5 rebounds. I'll try one more time, but BetMGM's token is having an issue when you apply it to the bet slip and hit, place my bet. It kind of screws up. I'm hoping maybe an hour later or so they've kind of corrected that token, maybe sent me a new one. So let's just try it, and we'll build it here together. So same game parlay on BetMGM. We want to go ahead and say that Klay Thompson has under 19.5 points. We want to say Steph Curry has at least one steal. And we want to take Klay Thompson under 3.5 rebounds. Workhorse is going to try and put $7.79 in it because that's the amount of money we have left over in our arbitrage bank. Try and hit the place bet. Yeah, your reward has expired or become unavailable. I don't know. We'll see. Our hope is to have two same-game parlays today in Kings versus Warriors, but we may just be limited to one if MGM can't correct their issue. So hopefully we can have two. But for now, we'll just go ahead and roll with Sabonis under 13.5 rebounds, Sabonis under 8.5 assists, and also the shooting guard there, Kevin, over 2.5 made three-pointers. A good game for Sabonis to score some points. Obviously, we've kind of gone the fade angle as opposed to the tail angle because Sabonis is a frustrating player. So yeah, I went ahead and did the fade, but you could tail him from a points perspective. He's got a nice matchup against Kevin Looney if you wanted, but I went ahead and just did the fade route. You went with Gakpo, but he didn't shoot on target. Shit, I hate that. Clank Thompson. Good. I got him under 19.5 points. I love that, Bill. Clank Thompson. Love that. Hopefully MGM can fix that thing. I'll probably have to hit up their support here at some point and figure out what the hell is going on. I really want that one. Looks really good. It looks really good. Really good. I think we got 3 great plays in that same game parlay. So Curry, man, I can't believe the odds are giving him to have a steal with how piss poor they are in terms of allowing steals. So yeah, hopefully we can get that one in. Otherwise, boys, that's all we got today. Really just the one play we really feel strongly confident in. One play that we really want to dump a unit on. That's Bournemouth team total over 1.5, parlayed with Atletico on the money line. Those should start early-ish afternoon, I would assume. 1:45 and 2 p.m. So get a little afternoon cash for you guys, and then we'll that'll be it for the night. I guess sweating one same game parlay at least. Sweating at least one. And of course, you get a $5 free bet. How do we feel about Mr. Harbaugh heading to the Chargers? I mean, quite frankly, hard not to like it from a Chargers fan base standpoint. I mean, I know all the graphics have gone around social media, but what? The Niners were like well below 500, and then the first season he turned their ass around, made the playoffs. Yeah, the roster for the Chargers is loaded. It's absolutely loaded. It's sitting there. Just needs a better coach. Brandon Staley was god awful. His in-game decisions were awful. So I like it. I mean, from a Bills fan base standpoint, I don't like it because it just makes that team that much harder and more competition to get to our end goal. But yeah, if you're a Chargers fan base, you have to like it. You have to like it. He seems to be a hell of a coach. He seems to be an absolutely hell of a coach. So I like it. You're more excited about the Birds getting an actual DC. Are they going to hook up with Fangio? That seems to be the big rumor. But now the big rumor is Harbaugh may take Fangio to L.A. They've worked together before in the past, but maybe Fangio's family in Pennsylvania will be the deciding factor to keep him in Philadelphia with the Eagles. But they got competition now that Harbaugh's in the NFL with their past relationship. They got some competition, but we'll see if they can get Fangio or not. I know that sounds like that's who you want. You want Fangio? Yeah. God, he was awful at Denver. Awful, but that team was kind of awful, so I guess you can't really hold that against them. I guess you can't really sign them. Oh, they got Fangio this morning? I missed that bit of news. They got Fangio this morning. Okay, I missed that one. Rappaport letting me down, dog. You not let me down. We signed him. They signed him? They signed him? I missed that tweet by old Rat. It's officially official. Bengals have their new head coach. I'm scrolling through Rappaport's Twitter, and I don't see where they've hired Fangio, but, I mean, that doesn't mean it. I would expect Rappaport to tweet out that the Eagles hired Fangio, but I don't see it. But, I mean, you're a fan, so you know more than I do, so I definitely take your word on it, but I don't quite see that that's official from Ian Rappaport, but, like I said, doesn't matter anything. You hammered that Clay Thompson prop under 19.5 points. Brutal matchup for him. Absolutely brutal matchup. So, yeah, I like it. Multi-unit bet. I love it. How about Harbaugh skipping downtown? Well, I mean, he served his suspension. I mean, he served the punishment. He got a 4-game punishment. Yeah. Skipping down, I hear you. There probably could be more sanctions coming out down the road, so maybe that's why I get the comment. There seemed like there could maybe be some more sanctions coming down the road, but yeah, he got his 4-game suspension. He paid a little bit of punishment for it. That was brutal though, stealing signs and all that shit they were doing. All right, Bill, congrats. You got a DC. You got a DC. One that I'm not scared of. We beat those Dolphins twice. I ain't scared of Fangio. Bring it, Fangio. I ain't worried about you, boy. Boy. All right, boys. What else you guys got cooked up? Today? Let me know what the plays are. I don't have any NBA plays today, and I may not have given you a winner, so hook me up with an NBA winner. What do we got? What's the NBA slate? Big one? Ooh, decently sized. Pacers against the 76ers. Wizards against the Jazz. I assume everybody's going to be on the Jazz with the Wizards on a back-to-back. Nets and Timberwolves. Heat and Celtics. Celtics probably going to roll with the Heat on the back end of a back-to-back. Celtics, I bet they get it done. Knicks and Nuggets. Oh, there you go. What spread do you want in this one, gent? The other night you were on both Knicks and Nuggets -4.5. Which one you picking in Knicks Nuggets? Warriors Kings, of course, that's the game we're trying to bet. And then Bulls Lakers. Bulls taking on the Lakers. Interesting. Interesting. Little slate we got there. All right. All right, boys. Anything else? I'm just looking at the FA Cup games. I need to hit up Matt, trying to figure out what he's trying to cover. Heat are hot garbage. Whew. Yeah, I mean, the Celtics on rest, too. You add in the back-to-back. The Celtics should roll them. Absolutely roll them. Absolutely roll them. All right, Adrian, here we go. Here we go. You got a bet? You got a bet from yesterday. Raul Jimenez, 1 shot on goal. That hit. Prize Picks had McCaffrey to have more than 1 yard. Okay. So you got your parlay already hit. Great. That's great. I know they do that. What do they call those, like, not square plays, whatever the hell they call them, where they give you like a player to get a point or a yard, and then they really just want to obviously have you make a parlay and do that. But yeah, nice. Got a great catch. He's clearly going to get a yard, and Raul Jimenez already had his shot on target. Love to see it. Bet Raul Jimenez didn't do a damn thing else in that game. I didn't watch all of it. I watched a good chunk of it. I was kind of bouncing around. I didn't really watch any one game for the whole thing. I was bouncing around. I was watching Mallorca, Girona. I was watching Liverpool, Fulham. Oh yeah, and that Bayern game. God damn, I was like sitting there waiting Bayern. I was like, watching that game because I was interested in live betting the over. I told you guys that. I never felt comfortable with Bayern. Yeah, they had possession, but like just nothing that just made me think that they were going to get a goal. So ultimately, I didn't pull the trigger. Bayern's scuffling. Bayern's absolutely scuffling. So, yeah. When will I be back on TikTok? I think I'm going to do Instagram instead, and I just need to do it. I keep telling people I'm going to do it. I just need to do it, Tori. Or Miguel. Sorry, I read the... I'll do it. I'll do it, man. I'll do it. I think I'm going to do Instagram just to try a different platform to see if I don't get banned or get, the little mini punishments that I was getting on TikTok. So I think I'm going to do Instagram instead, Miguel. Hold me to it, man. I need to do it. Corey, there he is. Work's interrupting my viewing time. Damn work. Shit. All right, boys. Anything else? Anything else, boys? Take a 45-minute bathroom break. Yeah, that's fun. That's good. Right on the stroke at 11. Hey, son, sometimes you got to pee right at 11. It be like that sometimes, Brian. It be like that. You lean New York Knicks in the under. Okay, I always lean with the home team too, so I hear that. And the under. What's the over at? Let's see what it is. Knicks +2, under 222. Let's see what Odds Traders got it scored at there, Gent. Just out of good old shits and giggles, as they like to say. Shits and giggles. They've got the game scored 110 to 113, so barely going over by a point. But they do have the Knicks at 113, so they agree with you on your Knicks +2. They like it. If you want to look at the line history, opened at 2.5, and now it's at 2, so more people are betting the Knicks. The line moving on the over-under, the game opened at 225, and everybody is jumping on the under there with you, Gent. So that line's come down 3 full points. As the squirrel says, though, there's always the buyback, right? There's always the buyback coming. It can't, as soon as it gets low, and jump right back on the over. So, yeah, but people are in agreement with you, my man. Let's go. Let's cash it. Too bad FanDuel didn't make that offer. I would have done that. You like Randall over 4.5 assists? He's been a good when he's not jacking up 3-pointers. I just remember that from betting. Okay, deal. We'll look forward to that Mexican soccer bet tomorrow. Also, I think that's my shit on. That's a great line there. What'd you do, Adrian? Yesterday you cashed a -105, Club America, and 2 goals. Club America gets the win, 2-0. Nice hit. I bet they don't fire their coach, though. Knicks are an under team. People are bagging the under. I like it. Are you hyped for Ronaldo versus Messi match next month? Is Ronaldo going to be fit, Miguel? Like, that's the thing, right? I mean, even if it's just a friendly, but that one will be spicy, just because of what you said, Ronaldo versus Messi. We obviously saw Ronaldo apologize to the Chinese fans because they had to cancel their little friendly tour in China. I just don't know if he's going to be fit for when Messi comes into town. Like, is it next week? Or maybe the week after? I don't know, man. I mean, I'm always like seeing those two guys hook up. Obviously, in that league, it's not like they're surrounded by lots of phenomenal other good players. But yeah, hopefully it happens. Is that only going to be televised? It's probably going to be televised, right? Even though it's a friendly. If you know if it's televised, yeah, I'll throw it on the tube for a while. Those guys are definitely not going to be passing and want to just ball hog it and show off that they're the guys. Luis Suarez and Messi taking on Ronaldo. Hell yeah. Inter Miami better roll to a championship with Messi and Suarez. That team, yeah, you'll lose here or there. That team better go under. They ought to just roll through MLS this year with Messi and Suarez. Yeah, but I like it. I haven't gotten hyped, though, Miguel, because I don't know if Ronaldo's going to play, my man. I just don't quite know. Let me go download the Instagram app. Let me start there, Miguel, too. Let me start there. Instagram. There's an Instagram Lite. Give me the full boat. I'm downloading the Instagram app, Miguel. I'm one step closer to getting live hangouts. Because Brian told me you could do the live hangouts on Instagram. So that's why I'm going to try Instagram. All right, that sucker's downloading. Stream East to watch. Oh, okay, I have to write that down. Stream East is a platform where you can watch games. Stream East. Okay, sweet. Never heard of that one. That one's got to be televised, you would think. You would think that one's got to be televised. I wish we had some more action today, boys, but just don't. Not a lot of games going on today. At least not things that I'm betting and I care about. Tomorrow, yeah, definitely got to have that play. I want to know what's Matt feel. Oh, so you'll hear this on Between the Posts, but James Maddison is back in the Tottenham squad. That is massive. They've been missing their number 10 and their playmaker big time. You still don't have Son, of course. He's still at the Asian Cup, but just getting Maddison back, I bet Matt likes that over 3.5 too. I bet he likes it. How can he not? That 3-3 cracker earlier this season, that had no De Bruyne. Now De Bruyne's back. That had was Doku there or was Doku hurt? I think they had Grealish, Holland, and Silva. And probably Foden, I think. Either way. Yeah, on my way. That's right, dog. On my way. 53% downloaded. I'm getting close, Corey. I'm getting close. And, of course, you don't have Insta. Not yet. You don't have Instagram, Miguel. Not yet. You got to get it, man. TikTok just don't like me. And I don't do anything that anybody else doesn't do. That's why it's annoying. But, yeah. What else did he say? He said Dragusan is looking really good. He thinks he's adapted really well. He said the same thing about Timo Werner. The real big headliner was Madison's back. Madison can start. He trained all week. And Ainge, and he got asked by the reporters like 2 or 3 times, because most managers don't just throw the guys into a starting lineup. It's like you come off the bench for half an hour. Ainge was like, he available. Like, he ready to go right from the start. So we'll see. We'll see if Madison gets the start or if he comes off the bench. But either way, they haven't had the depth in a couple months to like change games. Yeah, Madison's on the bench. Okay, now you can go ahead and change a game. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll look forward to getting Matt's thoughts on that. Really look forward to getting Matt's thoughts on that one. That one, you want to know something crazy? And we'll see if Matt, you guys watch Between the Posts, and Matt is big on head-to-heads. Like, he'll almost just throw out season. Not throw out. That's not fair to Matt. But he really leans on head-to-heads. Listen to this at White Hart Lane. At White Hart Lane. You ready? 1-0 Tottenham win. 2-0 Tottenham win. 2-0 Tottenham win. 1-0 Tottenham win. 1-0 Tottenham win. Those are the last 5 matches of White Hart Lane. Those are 5 wins for Tottenham and 5 clean sheets for Tottenham. Now, Ainge's system doesn't really set up for a clean sheet. Like, that's just I mean, this fullbacks are so goddamn fire up the pitch, and they're in the middle. He don't bring his fullbacks over on flanks. He brings his fullbacks into like the middle of the pitch. I can't see him keeping a clean sheet with just how Ainge plays, but goddamn, you can't ignore 5 straight wins and 5 straight clean sheets. Like, that's pretty damn impressive. That's pretty impressive. So we'll see if Matt's going to sprinkle maybe Tottenham to get a result. Of course, do remember. Actually, I need to look this up before we get to between the posts. I know that if there's a tie, there's a replay. I do not know if VAR is in this round. Let's go look that up. Let's go look up if VAR is used in this round. FA Cup VAR. Let's see. Let's see if VAR is in this round. Here we go. This is big because it hasn't been used in those EFL Cup games. It says the third round. What round are we in? I don't even know what freaking round we're in. Oh, we're in the 4th round. I think VAR is in. VAR should be in this round of the FA Cup. So that matters. It matters to me because I don't know when the hell I'm on the right side of VAR. So definitely matters to me. I'll tell you that. The Bears have requested permission to interview Bills assistant head coach and defensive line coach Eric Washington for their defensive coordinator position. Like every fan says to their team, F off. Get off my coaches. F off. Go poach somebody else's coaches. Get off my guys. Get off of my guys. All right, boys, we'll go ahead and pull the plug right there. Do make sure you follow me on Twitter. Hope to add one more same-game parlay to it, but you already know the legs. Curry to have a steal. Clank Thompson under 19.5 points, and go ahead and just fade Clank Thompson again under 3.5 rebounds. So that'll be hopefully we'll have that same game risk-free parlay to add to the one we've got there on the screen. And of course, Bournemouth team total, Atletico money line, basically an even money play. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for bringing the questions and all the great comments that you guys do on a daily basis. Come on back at noon Eastern today if you want to talk FA Cup over the weekend. If you missed the bets on that show, we'll of course give them to you on tomorrow's show, plus NFL Conference Championships are obviously this weekend, and we'll want to go ahead and bet those because why the hell not? That's what we do around here. Best of luck with your bets today, fellas. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.